Well, hello, guys. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, young men, young women. I don't know if any boys or girls are listening, but hello to you too. I'm just coming to you today, December the 12th, 2023. It's hard to believe that Christmas is right around the corner, first of all. Second of all, it's hard to believe that this year, 2023, has zoomed by. The old cliche that older people would say is now becoming the truth. And that is, my oh my, how time surely flies. I remember growing up and hearing that all the time. Ooh, how time flies. And people would say that, older people would say that, and I would just stand there looking like, what in the world are they talking about? So now that I have become of a nice age, I'm feeling that same cliche. I'm feeling how time really does fly by. So with that being said, again, it's the middle of December, and before we know it, it'll be Christmas morning. And all of us who are in good spirit and good cheer will be following line with our loved ones, following line with our friends, family, etc., and all will be good. So, with that being said, I'd just like to say happy holidays ahead of time in case I don't get back on here before the actual holiday. Christmas morning or before the new year rings in. So I'll try to do a little bit better by getting back on here or what have you. And speaking to you guys, as always, thank you for taking the time out to listen to my podcast. Thank you for all of you who have gone onto YouTube and followed me. That's awesome. I'm up to 50 plus followers now. I'd like to see that number grow. So if you want to do me a huge favor by supporting me, please share that as well, just like you share Spotify. I'm really grateful and thankful for all of you that do listen to me on here, as well as those who listen to me on YouTube. Just continue to share and like, and let's grow together. Okay, so what did the Lord put in my spirit today to talk to you guys about? There's been a lot of things that's been going on as far as in my life personally, as well as in the world, what have you. There's still a lot of things that are happening that are not like nice things that are, taking place in the world. And a lot of people have been experiencing some hurt and some pain. So with that being said, especially during this time of year, I would just like to say that the Lord has put in my spirit to share with you all today that it is perfectly okay to have a time out. So, when you think of time out, when I think of time out, I can't tell you what you think, but when I think of time out, I think of a pause, a time to pause, a time to sit back and reflect. Being a kindergarten teacher and a second grade teacher and educator, I have found that in some of my classrooms settings and some things that have happened within the classroom, I've had to put some kids in time out. Like, y'all know better than that. You know what you're doing is not right. You know your behavior is not acceptable, etc. So my way of getting them to come back to the rules and regulations of the classroom, I'll put it that way, is to put them in time out. Not to say, hey, I'm punishing you. That's not what my time out purposes were for. My time out purposes were for a reflection time. A time to reflect on what you did, what you didn't do, what you should have done, etc. So for me, a time out is not a punishment. Time out is a time to reflect. And so with that analogy, I'd like to say, during this time of year, I hope that everybody is taking a time out for themselves. I hope that you have found some time to sit back and think about some of the things that are taking place around you. Christmas time and the holidays, especially, Christmas, we just had Thanksgiving, then we have Christmas, then we have the New Year's, and then in between that, we have some birthdays, we have some this, we have some that, and unfortunately, some people have deaths and things like that that's happening all around them, and with all of that coming down on a person, it could be very, very stressful. This time of year can be very, very, very stressful. A lot of people are... Okay, guys, so I had to start back on this again while we were talking about timeout. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up because I don't want this to be too long and I don't want to get off topic. It's going to be really easy to get off topic with this subject. And there are so many subtopics that can fall underneath this main topic of having a timeout. So I'm going to go ahead and end it so that we won't, get off track, so that I won't get off track. This is your girl Charlene coming at you on a Tuesday afternoon. If you want to respond to this, you know what to do. Email me at V as in van, E as in egg, T as in Tom, T as in Tom, E as in egg, 618 at yahoo.com. Go ahead and email your girl and drop me a few lines about what you think about this topic, whether or not you want me to continue to talk about having a timeout and what that timeout means for you and what it could look like for you or should look like for you. So again, thanks as always for listening. These are totally my opinions based on, a little golden nugget that the Lord dropped into my spirit. And that was from me, given to me, and shared with you. And that was taking a time out in life, sitting back, relaxing, and making sure that you take care of yourself and not just, everybody else. Because if you cannot take care of yourself and love yourself, again, you won't be able to love anybody or take care of anybody else. Number one, because you won't have that energy. Number two, because you won't see the big picture. And number three, because you're going to be just totally exhausted from hand and foot serving everybody else and not getting that same thing reciprocated back onto you. And you're going to eventually just, be worn out. I mean, there's no other way to put it. So take that time out. Take a pause in life. Breathe. Enjoy you. And continue to be blessed and not stressed. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this. We can definitely pick back up here and discuss some more of this in the very near future. Happy holidays to everybody. Please be safe. Please be careful. And please stay prayed up and blessed. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. And peace and blessings and love be unto each and every one of you. Until the next time, bye-bye.